Welcome back, friends. This is Solomon Jagwe. I'm back with another quick insight. So today, guys, I'm going to be talking about my experience writing for Moonbug. So if you have kids, or if you have relatives who have kids, chances are you've either watched or listened to Cocomelon, right? And it's one of the most popular kids shows on YouTube. And it's owned by Moonbug Entertainment. And I was blessed to write one of the stories called the Tum Tuka Drumbeat. And this is based on an African story about a chief who wants to dance to the beat of a new drum. Everyone tries playing drums of different shapes and sizes, but it's the unexpected creation of a little boy that gets the chief moving and grooving. This particular story is inspired by a story that my grandmother used to share with me when I was growing up in Uganda, deep in the village in Masaka. And so I will use that experience of me growing up in the village to write this story. And most of you probably know me by Nkoza Anancha. I am the creator and director. I also write. So it's a fun experience to write for kids. You know, it takes you out of your element of being just a grown-up and just drawing into that inner child. Because all of us, if you're a storyteller, if you're an animator, there's a child in you somewhere, because it brings up memories of when you're growing up. And if you have kids, then it takes it to another level, because sometimes you have to play, you have to pretend, things like that. But if you have an opportunity, if you have kids, guys, and you want to some awesome like content to listen to while on a trip, and you use Spotify, again, check out Cocomelon Storytime. It is available on Spotify. And the episode that I wrote back in February of this year was the Tum Tuka Drumbeat. And when you click on that, you're going to see my name right there. Yours truly wrote that podcast. It's amazing how podcasts have come a long way in terms of them reaching the masses. Kids, we're used to kids putting their kids in front of a TV, but when you're on a road trip, like especially around Christmas time, or that you're traveling for the new year with family and friends, it does help to give the kids something to listen to. And it's good because it makes them visualize something without actually seeing it. It's good for the development of their brains. So take if you have a minute, take a moment and go to Spotify and listen to it. Please let me know what you think. It was really a fun experience. And the voices are Julian Smith and Quinton Blanton Jr. They do such an awesome job. And the music itself was composed by Mikey Johnson. Great job, Mikey. All the social effects that you hear in the story are going to be written by that. So, guys, there's a career in writing. I know AI has come on the scene with ChatGPT, but there's something else that when you are drawing from your experience as a human, right, which, of course, AI does not have and will not have. It's going to draw from when you're writing for example, for kids, or even you're writing for a short film, you're going to draw from your experience. It won't be like a canned, AI generated kind of writing. So that's why the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this was not written by AI. I wrote it from my heart, from my experience, from the inspiration that I got from folk tales in Africa, in East Africa, in Uganda. And so let's continue to draw on our experiences. Let's continue to tell our stories, because I think there's value in sharing our human experience and not just relying on computers to create the stories, right? Because then like if you're really trying to inspire your children, it really does help to go deep inside of what you like, things that you grow up listening to, experiencing, right? Like what was it like in the 80s, 90s, the 1900s or 1800s, 17 well, not 1700, you can't be that old already. But anyway, this is just something I did, and I wanted to share with you that even though AI is on the rise, I still believe that there's room for us to write stories from our experiences as human beings and be able to share. So now I won't play it because I know it's copyrighted. I don't want to get like a copyright notice on this particular video. So again, this is an awesome opportunity that I got to write for Moonbug and for Cocomelon. And they came up with this new platform where they wanted to reach to kids who are on the road. So if your kids love listening to stories, because in Africa that's how we grew up. We would sit around our grandparents and they would tell us stories. And this, I think, Spotify is in a way like sitting around in a sense of someone telling a story, listening, and actually using your brain to imagine what that experience is like. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, do please spare a minute to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And dare to dream big, guys. Dare to dream big. Don't be disappointed or discouraged by the AI coming on the stage and the danger of losing out as storytellers. We still have a human experience to share that is very unique, that AI cannot replicate. Share your story just like I did mine, and share it with the world, because you're worth something. You're created for a purpose. Much love to you all. Bye for now.